We're back with some more Final Fantasy 15. I'm gonna go right.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are
me?
we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Redo was. Did I do this with her? Oh no, I did it. Jeez.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. Come again. I may have...
No. That's not
For ya.
bad, but I really don't need it.
Clive, where the hell is everyone else? They're all right. You lot don't do... Well, at least everyone's now. That's sitting under a pile of art. We were able to save a few bits and pieces from the more personal items. We go to the next of kin. In the case... Then I'll check the works.
So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. You can thank me later.
Yeah, I am. This is
That
crazy.
should do you. My best work, but it'll do.
Oh yeah, I remember I liked the design until I saw the tail. Bum 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 bum. Low key, I'm kind of OP now, so you know. Alright, there we go. Ooh. I ain't worried. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Bye.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Anything else? Come again.
All right. The person's supposed to be right there. Huh? I'm so confused. My there area below. And that's how I get there. Now we talking. No. I'm gonna beat this dude ass and get out of here. Let's get some booty. Ah.
Bring out your bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
Ah, yeah, you gotta.
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
Hold still!
Too slow. I needed that. Let's try.
Sorry, bro.
Too slow.
Yeah. Made a holy flame burn, you bitch. Oh yeah. Look at all that help. Yeah, bro, you going into the casket. You're not even aiming at me no more.
This will show you. Take your punishment. Let's try. Your work here is done.
You treacherous scum.
come on.
That's cool.
Yeah. This won't be easy.
Ooh. Time to get to scrapping. Dreadcock.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
That's good. Ah! Oh my god. See, I'm been fucking around too much.
Too slow. Nice try.
Yeah. Actually, I lost you. I'm sorry. Whoa. Dude. Oh my gosh. Bitch, no, don't try to fight now, nigga. We having bird tonight, total. You won't? We good. Come here. Ah.
Poor beast.
Clive. Go on then. Cannot find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or fretting about disguise? Unless that is. So, will it be? That it?
Yeah.
Fine.
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less?
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching young men.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledore?
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
There you go.
This looks like it's from... I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
What did you find out?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik in the valleys of...
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? The orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. What's that battered old box had to do with anything?
I think Sid met.
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is... I didn't. Well, I didn't.
What didn't?
Nothing. We definitely... It's... Except... See?
And you had nothing.
Nope. We just wanted to listen to... So we press... like this. See?
All right.
Did you... Can you fix...
No, I mean... There.
You fix it, fix him more? Yeah.
Huh. They started playing when I removed...
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's simple. Sid showed it to me once. Said it was the stuff. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships.
Indeed. Let's see if we can...
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got 2 new pluses.
I have to get back.
Excuse me. Sorry.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I fear the however,
I can't.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. I believe that is correct. As for the why,
How timely.
well, I shan't keep you in.
Let's get straight to it. I need to know what you was doing. I just know plus means I'm about to get something nice.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledole?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
All right, Clark. Blackthorn told me you... Speaking of which...
Worried about it.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one. So, try as I might and...
Well,
Cheers, Clark.
I'll be sure to pay.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. May the goddess go with you.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Seen enough?
Right here.
She can't.
Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she hasn't left. Who you talk to?
I know better than to order Tyre to do anything.
Thank
Well, Tyre, we all admire.
I will. Until then, we owe him that.
Who is he?
Someone. It won't be much if I had the tear.
Oh, it did.
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
you wouldn't. There must be
Sometimes an easy death is. You do well to remember that, Rod.
I can make.
Just tell me what you.
There is a speech. Bring me. I'll make sure.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of people.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored, provided you can do that.
What'd you say, Black? It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So,
Dravos.
Dravos, just north of the... Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Black...
Good luck with that.
Damn, nigga, another fight? Ah!
Let's go.
Oh no! Yeah.
Couldn't have been just any mobile, could it? All right then.
Oh shit. Yeah. Ah! Tinder, rather, Tinder it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is
Yeah.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... when I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It's just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeard... I dare say...
I'm glad I could be...
You've not only... Do you recall the extra... I took a moment. You must accept...
Hey.
Kicked out? No. Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Well, that I suggest.
That's what I'm... I ain't changed a bit.
No.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you?
Well, I'm here to see Zoltan.
All right, just... Go on, then.
Much obliged.
So there's not much going on.
It's a smithy. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of that. Clive, you're good with people.
Hey.
There's a river of bad. All right. He'll be foot on the...
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Well, there.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Potter, those miserable...
Pardon the intrusion.
That'd be...
It's a pleasure to meet.
I'll bet keep the gates closed, I tell him. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorn.
What did you...
He's travel. He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting these bare as flames are next to bloody use.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new...
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so... Oh. And if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the... He's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up...
guess.
As a personal...
Bless me. I'm sorry.
Well,
There'll be no talk.
Which is what, if we're to help, what turned the village...
I left. There are two, my kind, who are labour, and the other kind. People like Zolt, the kind of smith. It wasn't this. Bit by bit. He would have torn Dravos in half.
you didn't have to do...
Zoltan's a bad chief. His way of doing things kept selling crystals right.
It depends on how you look. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Thanks to Sid, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem.
You know what I mean, though? What I'm trying to say is...
It doesn't matter. Clive. Dravos won't last long without its furnaces, so... the way I see it.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made... You'd be throwing it...
All right. This place was your... Sid's creations led this. Dravos, wouldn't you agree?
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go?
No, I'm off. I'll be building a furnace. Do us a favour and... And I've got a job for you too, Clive. I need leather. Luckily...
Time for...
Ready, go? Faster!
Nah, you thought.
No holding back. Let's make this quick, shall we? No mistakes.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Too slow.
Sizzle, bitch. I know you saw that, right, Max?
I dare say them. Be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't have.
There should be plenty. If everyone pulls their...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it. You know what this meant?
Sorry about it. That thing you built us is an honest. You saved up.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. What is it?
Pit Coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of that. There, our secret for you. I've always envied since the day I became chief. I spent every spare moment trying to no amount of sleepless nights at the anvil, but he took all his talent, and is it any wonder I hate his...
The cinders would mean more coming from...
I need to forgive him first.
At least he honest.
Well, you know, these things take time, but what matters... I reckon he's gonna be...
See that you both do.
All right.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, the whole... every...
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit Coal cinder. How'd you come by it? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure.
Yeah. Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trust. There's no greater honor. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make it. And if that helps save even a single life. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got...
It's good to see you back on foot.
I don't know. I'm great now. Where was I?
Ain't got the...
A little healthy
You're not right. It's a shame. No use. Blackthorn's...
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? That it? Fine.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Enrique could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Yeah, they didn't want no smoke.
Hopefully one won't be enough. Enrique will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Sorry guys, I'm back.
Yes, it is. I'm loath to give a single... It may be. I wish there was...
How are you feeling?
Like...
Good.
Thank you, Dad.
Right.
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was back in the Southern Isles. I was still a child when they... But in such blighted lands,
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mirth.
And a kindness.
You know as well as I. A commander. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something need, and we need.
And we will.
I hope.
Oh, we will. We will see.
Clive, I wanted to give you...
What's this?
a chest of all the men, seeing as you're...
I'm sure it will be very entire.
And work Rodrigo. I'll take that. Besides...
Who indeed?
Oh, there's just something I got to put in my room. Alright, let's get to work.
Right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready.
But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
We wear it to work. Nada, Kashi.
Here they come.
Nah.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
About that offer, Gav.
Ah, damn, y'all tried.
I thought you said that ship was fast.
I'm sorry, y'all. These niggas. I'm overpowered, yeah. For real, for real. Goodbye.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Yeah, this nigga Ultima G.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
What? Nigga, what? Odin can just create?
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
I want Uncle on this one.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always at my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Negi's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they...
Oh, hold up.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Goodbye. Yeah!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Damn. Nigga, you see how far that ship is? We got book it. I need a chocobo. That's a big middle finger. Hey.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Oh shit.
What do you want?
Low key, I thought she was dead.
The
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bellsman treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Rigor of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Nigga, we fighting in the ocean?
between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
This nigga is on our ship.
Leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
One of us.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Hey!
Where did you
Nah,
hide?
bro. Goodbye. Ooh. You get a savior, Jill.
I need to hurry.
We're all going to die.
Don't worry about it. Whew.
No! There he is! The king wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
No dude. Goodbye. Him.
She won't take us yet.
Any of us? There's only one.
Jill!
You came.
Of course we did.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Hmm. So he went full.
In earnest, then.
God damn.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
Ah, shit. Nigga, are we in the split? That's kind of crazy. You got it.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
Bring it.
The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Let's go.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Mythos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Defend yourself. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Yeah, I feel like I am zero knows that.
Reason cannot sway you. There are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your chains. You've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Damn, again? Okay, yeah, I was supposed to lose that.
Yield so soon.
Clive!
weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
Yeah,
you would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Hey, Clive bested. Oh shit, no, no way.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Is he about to get some cheeks? Uh-oh. We both naked. It's about to go down.
I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Never mind, I'm getting some new powers.
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden
I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone.
I have you.
These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
You might as well clutch the cheeks now. You already naked.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
The day after.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough, whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Hey, look at that. We got Shiva.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Tony will allow it.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
The bad...
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. Well, anyway...
And the village?
Safe from the Zoltan and the Ardorish centrifuge. Something ain't...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn?
I thought he might... You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... No, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Dion Love.
is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? My sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather. Then neither...
I can think of a few. You will.
Of course.
Set on leaving up?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about maybe less. If your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was one. Please tell me you've come to.
I'm not here for me.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look?
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, and we're going to need.
Preferably one. If it were that easy. Very little. We have the good. If there is.
And tell us what we.
But no. All right. But interrupt. Barnabas Thom. The one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Get this in my suit, get you.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What will it be today? How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
It's a wonder they made it back at all. I heard Odin was there.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Trouble with your gear, or St. Fornian, dear? Should last you a good while. And?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
I have no reason to.
Clive, you must.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity and what I discovered?
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural but while I've always known it to be important, now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example.
Master Clive, I would think that there was once a time when the faith flourished. The hints of its dog...
Wait.
Religious monument. And so...
It would have though in...
I shall...
Joshua, I need to speak to him.
Right away.
If it please your grace, might I one day...
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. If we attempt to... So instead, we'll disembark on this... I say we, but as well as slow our march. Only Joshua and I, and a scout. Preferably a good one.
You bet your ass, mate.
If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous, the ship ain't going...
Jill, the Enterprise...
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But...
If there are no questions...
Let me know when you're leaving.
Of course. Where are you?
Can I help you? I'm afraid not. My job.
Did she?
Following up. Once they'd...
The slaver calls to you. I'll go and find...
If she's...
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Please, you're great. Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote.
My lord, yeah. It's your brother. Though he does his best.
I had fear.
There are certain...
But?
But His Grace's case is severe. So, and unless... My lord, I know that I...
For Joshua? So?
A rare... It grows... We discuss search...
So it's a...
Well...
Then You've yet to find another source, besides.
Well, I shall...
She don't need sails or oars, but she still will have...
How was she? The Enterprise,
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs. It's got a revert that, let's just say, only myth. Trouble is, and I hear you once helped...
If it... So...
We've got a couple of examples.
More full to this.
That's it, and that's for only 3. There's one and an...
All right,
build it.
I don't know, dude. I just be seeing these side quests.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin it.
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much. Much obliged. That all, is it?
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
I'd like you to take something. Seeds. I'll keep providing. But if these pools going to survive, as of those, they've lived their whole lives. Small wonder then if you're Sir Wade's putting a brave. Thank there.
Gizal Greens.
Not the most better than they ain't exactly.
I'll take your word.
Anyway, I'll go up there.
I'm sure you would.
Think we're all of us glad to see the bearers and the guardians find a home for themselves over in Eastpool. Not least because it feels like we fucking got out.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. And what I do know is that there's...
It's been a pleasure, Dorothy.
I'll give your offer some thought.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You.
Of course, she's no fool.
That was her just so.
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. After her brush, she's dead.
Then I'm going with. I'll take care of
the Baum Arch. The Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
Ah, what brings you...
A delivery.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. But they'd lost...
Martha was hoping so that they'll...
That's not... These... They know little of freedom, unless we teach not that myself and the... It's about time we all started to provide. Unfortunately, we...
The Horde is close. They're coming, so what?
Time it all. I thought we'd have... Gather the men in the square.
Yes, sir.
The Horde.
We don't have the numbers to hold...
Now you're out.
Precisely.
What if you...
You mean the bearers?
So wait. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardian...
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What do you do?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool! Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Yeah.
Gladly.
That's not funny.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments. Upon engagement...
You're going to...
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall. that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
Then I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes.
Hmm.
I will not let this village fall.
Alright, fuck this shit. Yeah, I know.
Looks like that's the lot. What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic?
Hard to say. I could order it.
No. You stay here. I'll go after the... Join me only...
If you're... May the founder...
Next one's mine. I might not know one.
it
I ain't
is.
worried about this.
With me, Togo. Too slow.
Dead.
All right. Back to East.
Mission accomplished.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then.
This village isn't gonna...
They're not.
No. Your father took, and I believe if...
I believe you might be...
I shall remain here, after all.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud, or I'll have to pull my weight. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours, as Rose...
Indeed.
And Clyde. I ain't paid...
All right.
Since that day when the odds seemed but every to be a shield. Know that whatever...
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool and indeed...
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the...
The hero returns. It's lucky. Not only did my...
I just did...
And it's... Take it.
Thank you, Moth.
So, and a hope...
Well, it was your...
I know that, though I suppose... You know, Bear knows as I...
I take it...
Well, if... In fact, that's he... He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up Bear. Founder knows me. I thought he was... And before I knew it, they told me I was given... Right under my skin. And do you know what he did? And then I did the same.
And you were?
Well... We both just like your... He's certain...
Indeed. But the lofty, which is why...
Suppose you're... And if we don't good thing we've got... It's almost... Anyway, better get back. The least the folks who saved it...
That sounds like... Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Nice try. Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get the... Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Damn it. The whole village is turned. What'll do, girl? I'll need to deal with these ones first. There's a good boy. Come on. Nice try. To find this spherical echo. This is it. Right then. There's two more to find. Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people...
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible.
It wasn't all. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you.
You always were a righteous. Perhaps that's the reason.
What do you want to do with her?
And she knows.
All right.
I am.
And I should head back to the...
Welcome back, Sid.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. So the slave which she's been around, she won't be getting off lightly. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the partial... Anyway.
Keep up the...